Hi, this is Jennifer Stevens with the Journal of Commerce, and right now we're going to be speaking with Wade Elliott, the Senior Director of the Marketing Division for the Tampa Port Authority. Wade, thank you for joining us. So Tampa's, historically been a bulk port, but now you're moving more into containers. And tell me how that came about.
Yeah, it's a natural progression. We've been diversifying for several years. You're right. Most people think of us as a bulk port. We handle about 45% of all the cargo tonnage moving in and out of the state of Florida. And of course, we're a major cruise port. But the container business was really a natural sort of part of our growth. We have the largest concentration of distribution center capacity in that Tampa-Orlando corridor, which is about 8 million people. So we've got a big local market, and we want to expand that, and we've got some projects underway that'll really help us grow.
And tell me how you're working with Mobile and Houston to, look for new opportunities. And
yeah, it's been a great partnership. We started just over a year ago, the three ports in the Gulf, Houston, Mobile, and Tampa. And basically, together we offer a complete itinerary for the steamship lines with a natural sort of three separate market distinction. We've got a good mix of exports and imports, and we complement each other really well. With the canal expansion now, of course, we're very well positioned for new services as carriers with extra ships look at opportunities. Of course, the Gulf region is the closest proximity to the canal, and we're really at the intersection of the east-west trade with Asia as well as the north-south trade with Latin America. And that's really where we've seen quite a bit of growth in the last couple of years, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean.
Right. And what are the biggest challenges you foresee moving into 2012?
Well, certainly the carriers are going to experience some bumpy road, perhaps, with new capacity coming online. But I think that what this will probably do is get them thinking a little bit more about underserved markets, and especially markets that are very close to ports and big population centers. And I think that as carriers look to try to find a way through the next couple of years, they'll be looking at markets that are traditionally underserved with large customer base that is looking to support direct services as opposed to transshipment or services over the West Coast or East Coast. So the Gulf is, I think, looking pretty well positioned for the challenges that the market has.
Mm-hmm. Is this the first time that you're attending the TPM Asia conference?
Yeah, it's the first time in Shenzhen as well. But we of course, participate in Long Beach every year. And this conference really was a good fit because we had been traveling together, the three ports, Tampa, Mobile, and Houston, throughout the region, and so we decided to time it with this conference, and of course a great opportunity to meet a lot of the key folks we want to be in touch with, the carriers and some of the major shippers, and so yeah, it's really worked out well.
Well, we're certainly glad to have you here. Have you heard anything from any of the speakers or in the sessions that surprised you, and if so, what's been the most surprising thing you've heard?
I think that the expectation that perhaps the carrier position is going to be a little bit more prolonged over the next couple of years. I think that it's encouraging to hear that despite the supply side, the demand side seems to be holding up quite well. So I think that gives us solace that the economy is perhaps not as difficult as some of the forecasters had believed. But I think that it's a good time for us now to be expanding and investing in our facilities. As I say, Tampa is a relative newcomer in the container business, but we've been expanding our terminal, and we have a new on-dock rail project that's under construction and will be finished next year. So that will really make us positioned to serve not only the Central Florida market, but markets up and down the eastern seaboard.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to hearing more about that.
I appreciate it. Thanks,
Thank you
Jennifer.
very much for joining us.
Thank you.